Done nothing. Absolutely nothing. I want, as an offence there, I want it dealt with. See? The only violent people are you. The only people to show violence is you. Violence. Violence. The only people to show violence is you. The only people who's violent is you. The only people who's violent is you. Violence. 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 Not welcome here. Are not welcome here. Illegal immigrants are not welcome here. Not welcome here. Refugees not welcome here. Veterans before migrants.
Oh, we must be.
Hang on, guys. Yeah, it's broke everything. I don't know how good it is. Drug dealers now. Yeah, the only criminal offence that's been committed here today is by one of you lot against me. So who's the violent? Yeah, that's right, with your hand gestures. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, look, take the piss out of my teeth. There you go. Big, yellow, black fuckers, these. Do you know why? I'm proud of these. Because I got these, because I survived cancer. So I'd rather have black teeth than be dead, you low-life shit. Only violent people here are you. So when you want to sort out and take a statement, well, you've witnessed it. You're probably watching it. No, and they're not. They're not going to get my equipment back, are they? Because you could have grabbed him. Yes! There he is! There he is! There he is! He's got nicked! He's got nicked! He's got nicked! He's got nicked! You've been nicked! You've been nicked! You've been nicked! Where's my equipment then? I want to press charges, okay? I want to press charges.
I thought they were just up there. Everyone's got their cameras out today, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. But the difference is between me and you is, if you're doing it in the exercise of your duty, you have to have a reason to do it. I don't. So what's your reason for noting down car registrations?
That's what I was come over to see.
What crime do you expect these cars, these vehicles of committing? So what that means there, Constable, is that you've illegally taken car registrations number.
Do you want to keep your 2 metres?
I'm actually 2 metres away,
Right.
so let's not use that one. So what you've actually done, Constable, is you've illegally taken car registrations numbers to actually illegally go and run those car registration numbers through PNC now, because you don't suspect any of those cars of committing any crimes. So you've just illegally exercised your duty as constable, haven't you? There you go. Got his name and number anyway, so complaints go in.
Halfway along
In a minute, you'll see their face all hid behind the curtain. And one is coming out, poking his head out.
No, see the airport. That's his muppet. You're a muppet.
What did he do?
I see he's actually.
You can now, because he's not allowed to be offended.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as long as there's no other members of the public around.
Come here.
Child over there, sir, actually. I think
So
you're
you're
fine.
telling
Can you
me-
actually go away, please? You're on port property. Can you step away, please? You can film me all you want. You're quite welcome to do so. Can you move away, sir? You've been asked by several officers to move away. Can you please do so? You're also not wearing a mask.
I have.
Can I ask you to
There's
move away,
several
please?
officers.
Yeah, 2 officers in
Never.
my presence have asked you to leave, so please move away. Go
Me?
away. Yes, please.
Don't worry,
And
I'll
I'm
be
asking
here
you as well, very nicely, so please go away.
So what you got to do about it if I don't? Huh?
We'll move you, sir.
Right,
Because
well,
you're on
move
port
me
property.
then.
You have to have
Move me.
invited or implied permission to be
Move
here.
me.
So please move away.
Move me.
You've
I've
been
already done
drinking,
so.
sir.
You say it smell like you have
You've been
been.
drinking.
Yeah, we were on this morning, aye.
Right, can you just
Morning.
watch your back, please, darling? So we just need to try and let these people in, all right? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, I don't think the other. See me coming drinking, what do you mean drinking?
No, I was just asking.
What else were you going to say about breakfast or something here?
It's closed at the moment. It's been leaving with you.
There's Dean Tommy coming in. That Dean Tommy?
Can you actually leave, please? You've been asked to go.
No, I'm down here to see what's happening.
Yeah, you can see what's happening from over there, though,
I
sir.
think my country's being invaded.
Well, you're actually from Scotland, so technically your country isn't being invaded.
No, we never voted for independence. We voted Brexit.
Oh, okay.
So, then here to see country.
It's the first Scotsman I've ever heard say that. I'm quite impressed.
Huh? I did vote for Brexit.
Fair enough.
That's why I'm doing here.
No, I totally agree. Well done.
But this is wrong. All these.
Unfortunately, you're not going to affect change by coming down here, sir, because these people are purely following what they've been told to do
That's
by the
right.
Home
You
Office.
haven't been here. I can
You
talk
need to actually go and
now.
speak to the Home Office regarding
No,
that,
I'm
sir.
been-
They're the people that will make the change, not us. We're here to just keep the
Yeah, but as a person, if you know this is wrong, you can say, I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not allowed to have an opinion, sir. I'm a police officer and I serve the Crown, sir. I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
But you
as a police
have an
officer.
opinion in your own right as a
If I
human
was
being.
a civilian, I would have an opinion, but I haven't
Yeah,
got an opinion.
well-
at this
Then you
moment,
know, sir,
and I'm not going to share it online.
Then if
on
you
live
if you've
TV.
got an opinion of it, as your own personal opinion, and you don't agree with it, take your uniform
I
off.
didn't say I didn't agree with it. and I didn't
Well,
say I
this
agreed
is what I'm saying then. So
You kids.
this is
I'm
what
not
I'm
gonna get into a
saying.
conversation
I know you're only
with you.
following orders. I know you're only following orders, and I understand that because I followed the same orders once.
Young girls.
Okay, so I understand about that you've got to follow orders, but if you don't agree with those orders, it's up to you as an individual, as a human being, to affect the change yourself. Because the only really people that is you were semi-correct in what you were saying regarding they can make the change, okay, but no, the people who actually affect the change is us, because we make those decisions, okay, we make the decisions as a people, because and we elect those officials to exercise our rights. Because if every member of United Kingdom who lives here, who's eligible to vote, if we all stood up in Parliament, we'd get nothing done, do we? So we elect these officials. So they do what we say. We don't do as they say.
So you're putting yourself in danger.
Yeah, so you are partly right, and I do partly understand, and I really do understand that you're only doing your job and you're only following orders. But I'm going to use the cliche, and it's very cliche. Hitler was only following orders, weren't they, when they gassed all the Jews? You know, they might not have fought. You know, so we have
a possibility to make a change. And that's all I want, and that's all I come here, and you know I don't cause trouble. And you know I'm probably one of the ones that talk with a sensible tongue. But this has got to stop. Really does have to stop.
Again, the only way you're going to affect that change is by speaking to the people that actually create the law.
But don't you think when we've tried it, we exercised the biggest democratic vote in history. 17.4 million people turned up at the polls. That's never happened before. Okay, to effect change. Change that so far hasn't happened. Okay, Brexit happened yet? We're no longer in Europe. Okay, so why are we still taking in illegal migrants crossing the channel? Because you know it is illegal migration, don't you? Because once they haven't claimed status in France, i.e. because under the agreement is you travel through and you claim asylum in your first safe country. Well, a lot of these have travelled through 13 countries that they could have possibly claimed asylum in at least 6 of them. So they're safe. What is it so... Well, we all know why they want to come to England. Because it is for purely economic migration, because if they were legal migrants or have a genuine claim to this country, they would have claimed asylum prior to coming here, because you can do that. Okay, and then a lot of migration, they come in on the plane. I certainly wouldn't, if I was escaping from oppression like they're claiming when they hit these UK shores, I wouldn't make the 22 miles last final leg, because I'm already in a safe country. I'm in France. Is it because that French authorities don't pay out the benefits like we do? Because we know now that these are going to be taken, they're going to be screened for COVID, okay, because technically they shouldn't even be allowed to land in the country, because under port law, nobody with possible contagions or infections are actually allowed to land. They're not allowed to leave certainly leave the port, but we're taking these into our communities. So we're releasing a possible contagion that we've all been locked up for so many months and had practically a year of our lives taken away. It's got to stop. Now, I didn't start what I was doing until this year. This year, because I've suddenly realised and woke up, I've had enough. I cannot physically watch this happen day to day, and it takes people like this. I find it strange that the mainstream media is not here every day. Absolutely, and we got all these people leaving. What can we do? What can I do apart from documenting it?
You film me.
No. Why are you pushing me? No. I'm asking you to move out of the way. Please. Come out of the way.
John!
Don't know.